House Live right now, where Governor Baker is talking about the preparedness for the coronavirus. Let's go listen in.
Massachusetts and our state health officials are closely monitoring and tracing presumptive positive cases, which currently stand at 108 presumptive positive cases here in the Commonwealth. This outbreak and the impact of concerns over the spread is already being felt by everyone. We've seen professional sport cancellations, travel restrictions, and a host of postponements and cancellations for big events and activities. It's hard to believe, and it's certainly disappointing and upsetting, I think, for everybody. And this does represent a significant change in daily life for the vast majority of people here in the Commonwealth. As I've said before, the time period we are in now marks a pivotal moment on what we do and how we behave in our daily life to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. Right now, the data indicates that the number of people infected and requiring medical attention is very much within our healthcare system's capacity to serve and handle. The highly contagious nature of this disease means that if everyone plays their part in slowing the spread down, the number of people who become infected and require medical attention doesn't spike all at once, which perhaps would overwhelm our systems. We understand that asking people to change their habits, cancel events, and cancel travel is inconvenient, and we understand that it also comes with a financial impact. But waiting to act and allowing infections and subsequent number of people who need medical attention to spike all at once will not only severely hamper our hospital's ability to care for those who need to be cared for, but will have a far greater economic impact in the future as well. Today, one of the additional steps we're taking to prevent the spread and keep our communities safe is we've just issued guidance that will prohibit gatherings of over 250 people in the Commonwealth effective immediately. The gatherings in this order are subject, but are not limited to, community, civic, public, and leisure gatherings, faith-based events, sporting events with spectators, concerts, conventions, fundraisers, parades, fairs, festivals, and any similar event or activity that brings together 250 or more persons in a single room or single space at the same time. This order does not apply to the normal operations at airports, bus and train stations, medical facilities, libraries, shopping malls and centers, polling locations, grocery or retail stores, or other spaces where 250 more persons may be in transit. The order also does not apply to restaurants, provided that they should, whenever possible, encourage social distancing. Finally, this order does not apply to typical office environments, government buildings, or factories where large numbers of people are present, but it is unusual for them to be within arm's length of one another. I know there will be questions on the particulars of this guidance. We've posted it in its entirety on mass.gov and encourage folks to refer to the details on the order for more information. I'd also like to talk a little bit about separate guidance issued by the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and the Department of Public Health. Earlier today, DESE spoke with school superintendents from across the Commonwealth, and with our Department of Public Health's guidance and support, issued detailed guidance to our public schools about how districts should respond to mitigate the spread of coronavirus. That guidance gives schools very specific advice about when to close individual schools and for how long. Our public health officials do not recommend school systems shut down system-wide at this time. They recommend careful monitoring of students and temporary closures to allow for schools to clean and reopen. For more detailed information, please see the specific guidance which has been posted on the website. Federal officials continue to issue new rules and guidance related to travel restrictions and social distancing. We encourage the public to remain informed and to follow that guidance. We will continue to enforce recommendations at the state level as well. Earlier this week, we declared a state of emergency here in Massachusetts, and that declaration does give our administration more flexibility to respond to this outbreak. We've enhanced guidance to executive branch employees, and we encourage employers and organizations to follow that guidance whenever appropriate. We've also limited visitor access to long-term care facilities to keep some of our most vulnerable residents safe. And we've encouraged older adults and individuals with health issues to avoid large gatherings and large events. And of course, we should all remember to maintain our personal hygiene, and that means wash your hands 20 seconds, warm water, regularly and use hand sanitizer. Cover your mouth with your sleeve if you sneeze or cough. Stay home. Stay home if you're not feeling well, and stay informed on guidance coming from health officials. Everybody needs to do their part on this for us to be successful in reducing the spread of this virus at this time. Thank you. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Secretary Sudders.